See a lot of people telling you should get this Nurse Jamie pillow and use it and sleep on it, but I haven't seen anyone do an actual review or their first experience or how it was or how it worked for them. So I just want to be really transparent with you guys and say that I ordered this a few days ago. I got it a few days ago, and it sat in my living room for like 2 or 3 days, and then I finally brought it into my bedroom last night, and it did take a little bit for me to get comfortable on it. It took me a while to like really fully figure out how to position my head in a comfortable manner. I do not want to get makeup on it. That is not something I want to do. And you also have to wash it in cool water before you get it, which makes sense because it's probably sitting in a warehouse somewhere until they ship out, and also like dust and things like that can get into the box. But it is in a clear case that zipper pouches so you can travel with it. But another thing that I noticed was that when I woke up today, I only sleep on my side, and you can flip this, which wasn't a big deal for me because I wake up to flip my pillow whenever I flip anyways, and it sits on your shoulder really nice. So the design is really nice. This is much less firm than I thought it was going to be in a good way. It is right in between that medium firmness and softness. So I thought I was going to be really upset about like sacrificing my normal pillow because I spent a lot of money on those and finally upgraded. I actually got those from TikTok as well. They were like the best Airbnb pillows ever, and they are so good. So I was feeling a little bit like hesitant to want to switch that out, if you will. The majority of the time I do sleep on my left side, so sometimes I will get a line right here. You can actually see the line right here because my face is smushed up, and I sleep like that for years. So I have that line, and I obviously don't want it to get worse, and I actually have that line right there, but it's barely there on this side because I don't sleep on that side as much. Something I noticed was like some days I'll wake up and this will be a lot more prominent than others, but something I noticed specifically was my smile line was so much less protruding and so much less prominent than it normally is, and that wasn't something that I was expecting it to actually help. But to the point, this one was a lot more noticeable this morning than this one is. Like obviously that's natural, and to some extent you're going to have smile lines, but to just see the effects of using this one night to not make my lines any worse or any more prominent when I woke up was convincing enough for me that I'm going to be continuing to use it. So if you've been debating this and haven't seen like a real review, just people screaming at you telling you to buy it and that you should own it, this is why I think you should own it, and this was my experience first night of sleeping with it, and this is why I'll be continuing to use it, and I will continue to keep you guys updated.